headed to the post office to drop off some things and pick up something, I'm going to go pay the storage fee. And when I was thinking about, you know, having to pay storage fees, it kind of piggybacks off of what happened to my family. But I don't put a lot of emphasis on material things anymore. It's just not worth it, because you can't take any of these things with you. Currently, my parents are staying in my grandmother's house, and my grandmother was the type of person, she was a yard seller, so she would go out and buy stuff 10 cents, 15 cents, boom, boom, boom. So now she has a house full of knickknacks. And once my grandmother passed away, and that was the only place that my family had to go, so we went there. Now, I had an apartment, and I was married before, okay? My husband, at the time, I'm not going to say anything super duper negative about him, because he is a good person. He just had some issues that he just had to work on, and they kind of should have been rectified before we got married, but that's neither here nor there. That's for a different time and a different story on a more serious note. But at the end of the day, our relationship did not work out, and I had to leave our home. I left our home with just my personal belongings. I didn't take anything with me because honestly, I just didn't want it, and I didn't want that energy on me. But prior to that, when we were living at a house before that, we had a house fire, and we lost a lot of things. I lost a lot of my items were lost. That was beyond our control. We weren't home. You know, I was at work, he was out partying, and our animals died. I haven't brought myself to purchase another pet because I'm still kind of traumatized by that incident of her, you know, my inside pets dying. All of my pets died that day, and I had 3, and he had a large pit bull. We had 5 pets altogether, but only 4 out of 5 of them passed away in that 24 hours. So it was sucky, it was traumatic, it was devastating, okay? So that's the first time I lost a lot of things. Second time I left stuff voluntarily. Third time I lost my job, and I wasn't able to get my belongings out in time, and I lost everything. So that's why I'm not so big on a lot of things I see on YouTube. If that's what you like to do, fine, boom, do it up to you. But the devastation of losing is so fresh on me that I just don't put a lot of emphasis on acquiring a lot of items. I put more emphasis on my family and my friends and love and taking care of my daughter and being and having faith and being Christian and God-fearing. I put more emphasis on that than stuff that I can't even take with me when I leave this earth. And it just puts that into perspective with me when we go to stay at my grandmother's house, and we see all these items that she had purchased and she didn't want anybody to touch, and don't look at them and leave them alone and get out of that room, and now she couldn't even take it with her, and now it's just here for somebody else to look at. You know what I mean? And it kind of sucks, but that's just the reality of things. So my tip for today is do not get caught up in materialism, because it could be gone. It could be here today and gone tomorrow.